everybody. So those of you that don't know, I'm eventually going on this voyage of mine. So here we go. This is my setup. First off, we'll go with the beautiful view out here. Look at that. Sweet. And this is my 22 Explorer that I'm going to be boondocking in. For those of you that don't know what boondocking is, it's when you go and park overnight and sleep. So a lot of places let you boondock, like Planet Fitness, Walmart, stuff like that. And then there's some places that don't, but there's an app for that, you know, kind of like a community. I forget what it's called. I'll post it sometime. But this is my rear unit. This is my bed, which is the most important part. I got an old feather bed from my sister and it doesn't fit in my bed quite right at home. So I put it in here and I folded it in half and put a soft blow-up mattress, a thin blow-up mattress in between. And that's going to be my bed. And I tried it out. It's super comfortable. And up there we have the skylights. So, you know, I can like go to sleep with the stars, I suppose. And with my bass, and that's dedication to your instrument when you sleep with your bass. Because at night I'll move this thing out and probably move that down flat. Who knows? See when we get there. How about it? And that's my busking case with all my equipment and my amp and my sign that Rusty made me. My buddy Rusty Hodgson made this awesome sign and all my graphic artwork, my business cards and such. And this cart I got for when I want to transport the bass with. I usually carry it without it. It's just easier. But sometimes I think, especially if I get to New Orleans, because that is a definite place I'm getting to, New Orleans, and I want to be in like a street busking parade, and that'll be perfect for that. The bass fits right in it, and you can just stroll right along the street. It's pretty cool. All right, so that's kind of my rear hatch. Nothing else really back here. I got like a hunting knife in here that I store because for protection. And here is all my stuff for the car, and I do have some electronic units, and I have a tire kit and all that other good stuff. All right, so let's move to the side. Over here, there's not much on this right side, but I do have this bag, and everything I have is, I have that and some of that, but everything I have is a bag within a bag, because you always need bags and book bags and stuff, especially when you're out if you want to go on a hike or some shit. And there's still plenty of room for stuff in here, but I'm a practicing minimalist, so I'll probably even downsize from what I have here, I'd imagine, All right, let's check out the other side. Okay, now here's a kind of important side. You got the bass head. I got my uniform, my busking outfit, and I have some tools, basic tools that I need in case anything happens and I break down. And then I have, this is all clothes, and I have them all in separated, so I don't have to go rooting through shit all the time, like shirts, pants, blah, 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 And then I have a sleeping bag, and I have a chair and a tent under there in case I want to go on the beach and, sit somewhere. And that's about it. And I have a little lantern that is pretty badass. So, okay. And in the door, some butane and some rolling paper. Okay, up here we got the front of the car, which over here I got just a raincoat, a poncho, umbrella, like a rag, and of course my properly colored piss jug. Everybody needs a piss jug, Never know. And this is not the shit bucket. This bucket is for first off, holding my shoes, which I have a bunch of shoes that are all disposable and junky. Can be beach shoes, thrown away, whatever. And my laundry bag and my sunshade. And that's for a night for privacy. And along with the tinted windows, we definitely have some privacy. Hopefully that's happening Friday, and then I'm out of here, or before Friday. So, and then the bucket itself is actually, I want to keep my drum chops up in my dexterity in my hands. And these sticks are from Sly Scaletta, my buddy Skill. His father, these are his sticks, and he gifted them to me. So rest in peace, Sly. And we'll take a little bit of him with me on the road. And I got a milk crate because for some reason, odd reason, I think I'm gonna need a milk crate. I have no idea why. Maybe a footstool or something. Who knows? Okay, so let's go to the driver's seat. Here we have the captain's chair. And over here, I don't have much. A jug that this ice shaker thing my sister got me, which I love. Some Lysol, a rag, and another umbrella. And then I have got Buddy Christ on my side. He'll be watching over me. And I've got my camera that gets it's not a rear camera, but the one camera faces the rear, so that's kind of good. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a rear camera or not. All right, and that's about it. I mean, I got, normal things that people have in their shit, a bunch of stuff. So, and I do have back there, I have a bunch of what do you call it, suntan lotion, not lotion, but sun blocker, and bug blocker, because you always need that. All right, so I am signing off. Okay, that's it. So my next video, hopefully it will be of me leaving. I'm stopping in Waynesboro, PA, to see a buddy a buddy of mine, and then I'm heading to Williamsburg for sure, and then Virginia Beach, and then I actually have it kind of mapped out. And then I want to move south to Cape Fear and then go west and hit Asheville because they're big on busking. I'm avoiding Myrtle Beach and that stuff in kind of North Carolina in some ways because they're not real big on the busking, but Asheville is. And then I'm going to eventually get south to the Panhandle, which I know they're big on busking, and head over to New Orleans, which looks like home to me. It's a mecca for what I do. And then Austin, of course. And then from there, I hope maybe by the end of the summer, that's my goal, to get to Austin. And then head back up, maybe hit Nashville again in West Virginia, those areas. Not sure yet.